Thank you, Mr. Chair. Introducing shareholder Michael Sanderson.
Welcome, Michael.
Thank you very much. Just a bit of housekeeping to start with. I'd like to point out Section 250S of the Corporations Act. It relates to questions and comments by members on the company management at an AGM. The chair of the AGM must allow a reasonable opportunity for members as a whole at the meeting to ask questions about or make comments on management of the company. Item 2 of that, it is an offence based on subsection 1 is an offence of strict liability, and to find a definition of strict liability you've got to go to 6.1 of the Criminal Code, so it must be pretty serious. One comment I'd like to make, the amount of text allowed on online questions is rather restrictive. You know, it's virtually twice the size of a tweet. I believe that is, I would consider an unreasonable thing. Anyway, that's a comment. It's just.
Thank you.
My first question, I've been asked by Mr. Krepp, who was here last.
Selwyn?
Yes, Selwyn. Unfortunately, he can't be here today due to extreme stress over many, many years on his bank-related matters. He's suffered from coronary heart disease and was subject to open heart surgery. He's currently in hospital and wasn't able to participate online. So he's asked me to ask his question on his behalf. Mr. Krepp thanks BOQ for its engagement regarding his question asked at the last AGM. However, an impasse was reached when BOQ officers deflected and would not answer his questions regarding the charging of costs to consumers whilst in complaint/dispute. When a matter is active in the court, clearly there is an active dispute. To clarify, Section 35.1A and 36A of the Code of Banking Practice 2004 that specifies disputes must be free of charge. For further clarification, the Code Compliance Monitoring Committee Bulletin number 8 states, and I quote, "From the date notified of the complaint, no legal costs may be charged to the customer relating to the resolution of the complaint/dispute." That's a direct quote. It would seem that BOQ officers, Kirsty Rowe and Jessica Smith, cannot or are unable to answer the question. Both Mr. Negus and Mr. Allaway were CC'd to the conversation. Mr. Krepp's question is, can they confirm that it is a breach of the code to charge any legal costs to a consumer whilst there is an ongoing complaint/dispute?
Michael, thank you for the question. I'm sorry to hear that Selwyn is unwell, and I have been following the communication between us and him as that has played out since the last AGM. Obviously, we're not going to discuss his personal matter, but we have answered his question.
There's nothing personal. It's just an interpretation of the code.
We have responded to his question. I actually think we've responded to his question 5 times now, and we think we have actually answered his question.
Well, can you put on the record here? Now, I'll repeat the question again because it hasn't been answered. I've been privy to the email. Can you confirm that it is a breach of the code to charge any legal costs to a consumer whilst there is an ongoing complaint/dispute? It's a simple yes or no.
Well, we'll note the question.
No. We want an answer. An answer, please.
You're reading something from the code to me. I'm happy to talk to you about it, and we have answered Selwyn's question. Selwyn knows that we've answered his question.
No, he doesn't. That's why he's asked me to ask the question. This is not reasonable.
We have answered his question, Michael.
No, you haven't. Anyway, a quick question, my second one,
Okay.
relates to scams. I can't find anything in the report. What percentage of scams are digital and what percentage are non-digital?
That's a good question.
Thank you, Michael. I don't have the answer to that question offhand, but we'll take that offline and we will respond to you and get you some feedback on that.
Might I suggest that the vast majority are digital?
I think that's obvious. Certainly there are a number of bad actors out there, and as technology has advanced, they've using very sophisticated ways to do that. But I would say on our digital bank, our customers are more protected than they are on our heritage bank. So we have advanced technologies on our digital bank that are providing greater protections for customers. I'll get you the information.
It would be logical to suggest that face-to-face banking is a lot safer than digital.
I'm not sure that that's right.
As Warwick said, 99% of transactions in Australia are digital.
That's not the question.
Look, you have an opinion.
I'm asking
what
a
I'm
question.
telling you is that our customers are safer on our digital banking platform because of the technology that we have on that platform.
Okay.
Thank you.